Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we're going to be talking about the Elite Pharmaceuticals ELTP Q3 2024 earnings summary. Today is the 20th of February 2024, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at the earnings summary and looking at the bullish and the bearish parts of this company. So I generally do small cap pharma, I do some games, I do a little bit of everything. So if you like what I'm doing, hey, please like and subscribe. It helps out a lot, and thank you. Disclaimer is I do own stock. I bought it in a little under 4 cents, so I am loving this action. I'm an amateur investor, and any advice given should be followed up by your own due diligence. And any information given is valid for today, the 20th of February, 2024. And this slideshow will not be updated, but as we get new news, we get new slideshows. So what happened? So Elite had another record quarter of total revenues coming in at around 15.5 million. That was up from 9.5 million from last year, and that was up from 4 million from the previous quarter. The gross profits were around 7 million. The company did only have a small gain, and that's mainly because of the changes in fair value warrants and stock-based liabilities. This is a non-cash charge. This is an accounting exercise. Cash was down to 5.8 million from 8.6, and that's mostly because of the growing business, because obviously their accounts receivable were up to 16 million from 10 million. So that add those both together, so you have 22 million versus 19. So obviously you see that little bit of profit that we got in there. So the company summary, so there's 10 plus approved generic products plus more coming for at the moment. The company does own an oral solid dose facility in New Jersey. The minor debt and bond repayments, which is around 2 million over the next 4 years. They did have 3 million in share dilution over this last quarter. The company does have 1 billion shares, so that's really not a big issue. And the company has partnered some drugs, and they sell some under their Elite name. The company is beginning to target larger drugs for generics. They saw the success with Adderall, and they have started to move in that direction a little bit. So what's next? So Elite does have 4 ANDAs. Those are abbreviated new drug applications in review. Those are for the generics. Those come with 180-day reviews. So they had one accepted on the 19th of September. So I would expect approval around mid to late March 2024. We had one accepted on the 21st of December. So again, that would be late June. 2 more are without information. So in the earnings call, they said they have 4, but on their earnings statement, they had 2 definitely noted, and I'm not sure about the other 2. So we're just going to leave that open for the moment. The company is also expanding its manufacturing and warehouse spaces. Obviously, that is going to help them produce more products and store more products, which again is a positive thing. That started at the beginning of this year is when they moved in. So we're going to have to see the costs that are going to be associated with that. Okay, so why is the company only 19 cents? I've said a whole bunch of nice things about it. Really don't have a lot of bearish things to say. So the share count is above 1 billion, which keeps it a market cap of 190 million. The company is only recently profitable, and there are still several challenges ahead. The company is currently selling some of its own products under its own label. And really the biggest thing is the majority of its sales come from the generic version of Adderall and Adderall XR, which is going to lead me to what could go wrong with this company. And so this is something that I am definitely looking at. Right now I'm holding the stock. I do not see any anticipation of selling. But this is something that would definitely have to make me immediately rethink my position. So a majority of sales comes from that generic version of Adderall and Adderall XL. So if we see a stabilization in that market, it could spell trouble. Currently, there are more prescriptions than pills available, which means the company really doesn't have to do anything competitive in the space. Pretty much everywhere has shortages. And that means you really don't have to do much marketing, sales, anything like that. You pretty much say, hey, we have Adderall, someone is going to buy it, it's done. That changes a lot if you are in a more competitive market where you have more pills than prescriptions. So the DEA did raise its quota for how much could be made, and they think that will stop the shortages. But again, that remains to be seen. We won't really see any effect of that probably until much later in 2024 and maybe even 2025 if it does not make it and they again have to look at quotas. And of course, like I said, the largest problem would be having too much Adderall on the market and not enough prescriptions for it. And really, that is what I'm looking for Elite. There's really not a lot of other holes in it. We're making profit. We're selling drugs. Our main seller is pretty much the only thing that could go wrong. So the summary. So the company is still a penny stock. However, we are continuing to see this turnaround story. Obviously, when I bought it 3 or 4 cents, their profit was not this great. They have just been continuing able to grow. And if we continue to see this kind of growth and stabilization, there could be a chance for a reverse split and to be able to join a major market. Even buyouts were mentioned in the conference call. So that is something that they are looking at. Obviously, if we are going to be hitting about 15.5 million, we're looking for 60, maybe even 70 million in sales for this calendar year of 2024. Not on the quarterly, because I know they do that a little bit differently. But so if that company could hit another Adderall-like drug, of course, the sky's the limit, and the company is well positioned for it to take a success for it. So again, I'm still fairly bullish on this company. Obviously, I was a lot more bullish when it was 3 cents, but again, I am looking at where we can go, and we're going to get 2 more drug approvals in the first half of this year. And, at that point, we can definitely check to see what Adderall is doing, or if they can hit that another just beautiful generic. So hopefully this helped you in making any kind of investment decisions, or help you learn about the stock if this is your first time coming through. So thank you very much for watching and listening, and I hope you have a good day.